Good morning YouTube, good morning Tokyo Butter Nation. This is the Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker channel. Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker channel. This is Mainichi, absolutely no day Mainichi meeting, because I do drop content every single day. So please check it out every single day to see what I'm up to. And today it's Tuesday, so I'm outside shooting video for you guys out and around in Tokyo. And today it's all about what the city sounds like, not what the city looks like. Usually I do flip the camera around for these guys, and I will flip the camera around so you can see the city rather than looking at me, but I do want you guys to pay attention to the sounds. The birds are having a good cheep away this morning. I don't know why, but what we're doing up here is it's very early in the morning. I wanted to give you guys an idea of what the city sounds like early in the morning, because last time out when I did this traditional versus modern Japan video, it was more about what we were looking at, the traditional sort of old temples and things like that, and then the new high rises and things like that. But you could also hear the city in the background, and I made this one comment about how it's quite quiet, you know, and there weren't that many horns tooting or sirens sort of blaring and that kind of thing, and that got a lot of sort of traction in the comments and stuff like that. So let me just stop for a minute here and show you guys that there you go, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're up in a high point of my local area. You can see we're a little bit higher up than the sort of city around us, which will give us a good visual so you can see the city. But also I really wanted you to see that clock there, to see that it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and to think about where you are and what kind of noise your city generates at 6 o'clock in the morning. Down there, that's Tokyo Sky Tree, which is 634 meters tall, and you can see it is a grey and overcast day today. It's actually raining a little bit, and it's 21 degrees Celsius, or about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And I wanted to show you Tokyo Sky Tree there. Let me pan back and show you Tokyo Sky Tree again there. Because that shows you how close to the city centre that we are. Tokyo Sky Tree is basically, you know, close to downtown, and we're close to downtown here, about 14 minutes from Tokyo Station, so we're very close to the downtown. So we're not like out in the sticks, you know, it's not rural Japan, but still, I mean, the time that I've been shooting this video, there hasn't been a single horn that I've heard or a siren, and that's impressive, I think, because if you look here, this is the Sumidagawa River, I think it is, and then up here, if you can check that out, that's what a highway in Japan looks like. Let's follow that truck there. That's what a highway in Japan looks like. Most of the highways here are up on stilts, in the city at least. Let me zoom in over there and give you a look at that. Give you an idea of what the highways look like. But still, they're very quiet, and there's not that much noise generated by them. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe we can see here. Is there a good spot there? Right there. If you look there, pop where that truck is, the car, you can kind of see a sort of a yellow wall on the far side. That's actually a sound reducing wall, because of this apartment block here. They're trying to stop the noise from going off of the highway and into the apartment blocks there. But on this side of the highway, because it's just this river, then they don't need that sound reducing wall, but they're very conscious of that. But the point is, more than the point of the sound of the cars and the trucks, it's the sound of the city first thing in the morning, the lack of, you know, horns tooting and sirens and things like that. Like I said before, we'll go down here a little way and see how much of the highway you can see in the distance, and see if we'll get our first toot of a horn at all. I don't think we will. I don't think there'll be any horns tooting or anything like that at all, because it is a remarkably quiet city, and it's a thing to do. If you ever come to Japan, I totally recommend that you go out at night time, and I mean like deep at night time, you know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and hang out in the city and see the sounds of the city. I've come over here, it's a bit shaky. I've come over here because there's that highway continuing all the way in the distance. The birds are going something chronic. First thing in the morning, they're probably feeding and things like that. So, but yeah, it's just a very, very quiet city. You can see down here, there are there's a van, some cars and stuff like that. There's another car there. So we're not, you know, we're not deep in the middle of a park. Actually, there goes a bus. We're not deep in the middle of a park, you know, miles away from traffic or miles away from the thoroughfares of the city or anything like that. So, but it's just a remarkably quiet city. It's quite incredible how quiet this city is. So, to finish this video off, I think I'll take you down these stairs to the side of the river here. Oh, was that a car horn? That might have been a car horn. There you go. So we'll just finish this video off down beside the banks of the Sumida Gawa River here, and get you a closer look at that highway on the other side there, and then on the opposite side of that is some government housing, I said in a previous video, called Danchi. And I'm going to flip the camera around and say thanks for checking in, guys. Just every Tuesday I do these videos about Tokyo, Japan, and where I live here and what it's like to live here, and try and just give you guys an impression of the city and the life that I have here. And today it was all about how quiet the streets are. Just an incredible quiet sort of place. Even the big highways right next to us here, they try to reduce the amount of noise they generate, and generally speaking it's a very quiet city, and it's extremely quiet at night time, first thing in the morning. If you do ever visit Japan, make sure that you get out in the night time and see what the city's like in the middle of the night as well as during the day. It's a great place to be, a great place to visit. For now, it's time for me to check off. Thanks for checking in, guys. I do appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button down below if you're new to the channel. I'll be back next Tuesday with another one of these videos of me wandering around the streets of Tokyo, and I'll be back tomorrow with another sneaker video, so make sure you check in for that. I think it's the Reflections of a Champion tomorrow, which is a great 3-pack from the Jordan line. For now, it's time for me to check off and say farewell, and I will see you tomorrow.